Happy Friday Night Frights, Mutant Fam! In honor of our 1-year Monster Movie Happy Hour anniversary, we are bringing you not one, not two, but 4 cocktails for the evening. We have the Libra, which you can check out at Brian's Cafe Mutant live stream happening this evening, and 3 more in this video from Scott, Dave, and I to say thank you for all of your support over the past year, and it's been so much fun to hang out with everybody and get to know people and to bond over horror movies and monsters and booze. Enjoy!
Hello, Dave Geister here. 1972. I would have been 8 years old in 1972, which also I believe is the year that Brian Biddle, a daddy man of the Mutant Cafe, was born. And he decided recently that he wanted all of us to watch some movies that came out in 1972, which is fine, except there's one little title there that scared the shit out of me. Keep in mind, 8 years old, I'm a little boy. We're sitting in a restaurant somewhere, and there on the table, next to whatever I was eating, was a newspaper. And it had ads for upcoming movies. There it was. The stuff of nightmares. A giant frog with a human hand sticking out of its mouth. I couldn't look at it. So naturally, we're going with the Blue Frog cocktail. This isn't one that we came up with. This thing's been around for a while. There are no less than 6 components that are alcohol, all right? And then you top it off with, believe it or not, a shot of Red Bull. So the first thing we need to do is we need to almost fill this baby up with some ice. That's probably enough. I'm gonna go with about half an ounce of tequila. Now this might actually be halfway decent tequila. Mary Chalma left it here. Don't tell her I'm drinking it. Half an ounce of vodka. I personally am not a huge fan of vodka or tequila. I don't know why. I've never had a bad experience with them. I've had a few unique experiences with gin on the other hand, but I keep coming back for more. Imagine that. Everything is half an ounce here. It's an easy recipe to remember if you are willing to raid your entire liquor cabinet to make the damn thing. I'm gonna mix these just a wee bit here. Here comes triple sec. Here comes blue curacao. Ah, divine. Look, I'm a painter. My favorite color is blue. If this tasted like crap, I'm still gonna like it. But look at that. The Red Bull. We've got kind of a nice little green going in there now. Do this right there. I'm just gonna gently express some of the oils from the rind. And that is the Blue Frog. Here we go. Cheers. Yeah, it's sweet. I already like it. It's also gonna be mighty potent. Oh, Brian, happy birthday. And to the rest of you, cheers. Have a great Friday night.
All right, my cocktail for the evening is called the Burned at the Stake. It is no surprise to anyone that I like smoky things, spicy things, and witches. So this is a good combination of all 3. To start out, we're going to take 2 ounces of mezcal. I've used this in a couple of videos before, and it is very tasty, and I feel like it goes with just about anything. And you want to pour that into a shaker filled with ice. All right, after that, you are going to take an ounce of vodka, preferably a spicy vodka. What you can do is you can take vodka and stick it in a mason jar with some jalapenos, and it infuses and makes it nice and spicy. Right now I'm just using plain old vodka because I'm filming this and it's late, and I'm at the age where spicy foods on a late night don't mix too well. So I'm gonna take an ounce of vodka, stick that in the shaker as well, and then we are going to take an ounce of my favorite pickle juice. This one is from Bob's Produce Ranch in Minnesota on my way home from work. Homemade pickles, and they're really tasty. So we're gonna take an ounce of that, stick that in the shaker, and then we're gonna take half an ounce of lime juice. That's roughly about half a lime. I'm having all kinds of trouble squeezing this because my hands are very sore from sanding floors. As you can see, I am in a new place. This is my new house, and it's still substantially in flux. So I'm sanding floors before I start doing any decorating. So hopefully in future videos it'll look a little bit different than this, and hopefully some of these pretty ghastly cabinets will be gone. All right, so juice of half a lime, and then a few dashes of hot sauce. I've got Cholula, very tasty, great hot sauce for eggs if you are an egg person. So a few dashes of hot sauce. And then in the recipe, I have a couple of dashes of Worcestershire sauce and freshly cracked black pepper. I have neither of those things right now, so I'm subbing Old Bay. I feel like it gets that sort of spicy, smoky, umami, you know, same sort of feel as Worcestershire sauce and black pepper. And then last but not least, you're gonna do 4 ounces of tomato sauce, or not tomato sauce, God, that would be a very thick cocktail. Tomato juice of your choice. I found some at my new local liquor store. That is horseradish Bloody Mary mix, and look at the label. It's got a little ghost guy on it, so it seemed appropriate. Let's see if I can open it. All right. I am a big horseradish person, and so is my mom. Never thought I would be a horseradish person until I went through puberty and my taste buds changed, and now I drink pickle juice for fun and put horseradish on everything. Who would have thunk? All right, almost there. All right, 4 ounces. And what we're gonna do is stick a top on this and shake it. Of course, a good rule of thumb is when it's too cold to hold, then you're pretty well done shaking. All right, that's nice and cold. And we're going to strain it into a nice tall glass. Oh, it's a great sound. All right. Ooh, big drink. And as with all Bloody Mary recipes, to use a phrase from our friends at Castle of Horror, your mileage may vary, so feel free to use your chosen assortment of garnishes. So tonight I'm going to do a pickle, and if I can find it, haha. What I've done in the past is stick it through a straw so it looks kind of cool and fancy. And this is the steak for your burned at the stake. Bad joke. And there you have it, the burned at the stake cocktail for Friday Night Frights. Cheers, Mutant Fam. Whew. Lots of Cholula, but pretty good. Cheers.
Hello, Mutant Fam. We're going to make a cocktail I call the Scarecrow. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take a shaker. We're going to fill it about half full with lemonade. So we'll do that right now. The lemonade can include ice, as you see, if you want or not. After that, it's a bit unconventional, but we're going to put in 2 to 3 spoonfuls, large spoonfuls, of pumpkin puree. I know this sounds odd, but the payoff isn't too bad. So, after you've done that, you want to add 2 or 3 ounces of gin or vodka to suit your taste. We're going to just do 2 today. So 2 ounces, I'm sorry, not gin, rum or vodka. Rum or vodka. So there we go. And lastly, you can either add cinnamon or nutmeg to this. And I added cinnamon, and I'd say go heavy on the cinnamon. So pour that in there, and that's to taste. You'll just have to make a judgment call on that. And then put the cap back on your shaker. Give it a good thorough shake. And then you can pour this into a Collins glass, or in honor of Mary Shalman, you can use a jelly jar, a canning jar. That's what I'm going to do today. You pour that into your glass, and it has a nice fall-like look to it. And taste. Turned out pretty well. I hope you enjoyed as well. Thanks very much. Happy Halloween. Happy Friday Night Frights. Later all.